Goody everyone. This is Dayhawk bringing to you my take, my review of Kamen Rider Revice episode 20. I'm starting to like Hiromi's character even more. It's unfortunately, as you know, I hate his suit. It's just just the design of it just doesn't mesh well, especially when you have a name called Demons, Kamen Rider Demons, and it doesn't really scream demons in my opinion. It's just, hear me. You really want me to buy your figure arts? Is that what this is? Seriously, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll order it once it comes out, but I don't know, man. It's just, hear me, man. You want me to buy your figure? My God, this is how much I like. I'm already starting liking his character even more, and this episode pretty much heightens it, and and. George, oh my God. This scene where Hiromi confronts George for the second time about the demon driver. I keep telling you guys, he is definitely a wild card. You want to love him, but you're hating him at the same time because of his actions. By God, I know he's a scientist, but oh man, I'm not gonna get started just yet. I'm gonna go through the episode quickly because I assume you guys are already seen it. I hope. If not, this is spoilers, so don't say I didn't warn you guys. So it leaves off where Hiromi tries to transform, but evil Kaiba, if you heard Kaiba's voice from the original Japanese, it's pretty much Kaiba. And also Sigurd from Fate Grand Order. Yeah, I know. Evil Kaiba is trying to make Hiromi transform again so he could absorb his life force even more. He just hesitates a little bit, and luckily, Daiji comes in and says, "Don't worry about it. Let me and my brother handle this. Step back." So, Ikki and Vice is battling Oteka still, and then Daiji is fighting the demon, the higher up demon, whatever, and he ends up defeating the monster. And thanks to this realization, when Ikki and Vice try to do the rider kick together, Oteka attacks Vice, but still got hit by Ikki's rider kick. But it didn't destroy Oteka's demon. That's what I'm trying to say. And so we discovered that the only way to destroy the demon, the contract, is to have both of them do the rider kick at the same time, not just Vice or Ikki, because it doesn't work. So Oteka leaves, and poor Hiromi, he just doesn't know what to do at this point, because the whole issue of him not transforming, plus Ichigusa betrayed him. It's just too much for the guy. Just too much. Let's see, what else do I remember? Papa-san doing his usual stick, trying to test his teeth. And let's see what else. The captain is at the hospital, and let's see. The siblings are worried about Hiromi after what went down, and so the brothers went in to check up on him. And then you have Hiromi and the demon driver, and knocks him out a little bit, and just tells him, like, I'm a demon. And that's when he started to curse George for this, because he knew. And the brothers came in and like, is everything okay? But typical Hiromi is acting all strong. Nothing. It's cool. It's peachy and everything, and that sort of thing. And then it leads to the origin story of Oteka, and just like Takemi slash Julio, is that humans, friends, family, whatever, had ridiculed him, have discarded him, because Oteka in a young age had a high IQ. And here's the interesting part. He was approached by a man in all black, and I assume is one of the priestess of Gifu. And the priest claims that he's been searching for someone like him, and that's when the priest led them to the old secret hideout and led him to Gifu, and that's everything changed. Now, I will give $5 to this. It's very, because here's the thing with Kamen Rider, and sometimes, not all the time, it's very predictable. And I believe the person in black is none other than the director. It makes perfect sense, especially when he first arrived and he saw Gifu laying there by himself, being all evilly and stuff. So it's just like, it makes perfect sense. I believe cold-heartedly that the director and the priest that approached Oteka are one and the same. What do you guys think? Do you think that the priest in black is the director of Phoenix? It makes perfect sense, especially with Ichigusa saying Phoenix is not what it seems, But I may be getting ahead of myself here, but that's just my hypothesis. So Ichigusa is going to help Oteka get the demon driver, because she believes that that humanity is wrong and Phoenix is wrong, and yada yada. She's fully devoted to the dead man cause. Meanwhile, you could already imagine Angelia is angry at Takumi because he went to Sakura, and you know what happened there. I knew she's going to get pissed off. But all she wants right now is to be with Gifu, but unfortunately she doesn't have the manpower to rescue him from a shield-like base like Phoenix. So I'm saying, it's Phoenix and Shield. To me, they're the same thing. Flying ship, and instead of superheroes, but they are technically superheroes, but you have Kamen Riders and Kamen Riders instead. And so again, Takumi talks to Sakura, and the same as usual, Akira-sama needs some help and that sort of thing. Then Eiki goes to talk to the doctor and asks her what the hell is going on with him. And of course it goes against doctor-patient stuff, but she's like, okay, I'll make an exception, and tells that every time his body, his health is that of an 80-year-old. And due to that is because he's been transforming into demons every single time. And if he were to transform one more time, then he's done. He's dead. And it leads to the confrontation between George and Hiromi. And this is the scene that I wish Hiromi could just punch him in the face. He goes to confront George and ask him, did you know about this demon inside this driver? And he's like, yeah, it's true. I mean, the secret's out now. And my God. So you used me. I was your guinea pig. And George is like, yeah, you were. And what is your reason behind it? Oh, my goal is to create the ultimate Kamen Rider. Oh my God. The actor who plays George in the writing for this character is really good, because this is a character, I'm sure people feel the same way as I do, where you want to like him, but his actions are saying otherwise. Again, I cannot help but to just like, you knew about Kagero. I'm sure he knew, and yet he still gave the driver and the Bat Bean stamp to him. And then he went after his own brother, nearly killing him. What the hell is that, George? And then you gave Hiromi this driver who has a demon inside, and knowing that every time he transforms, his life force is getting eaten by this demon. Again, I want to like him, but his actions is just saying, it screams villain. And I can't help but just to think that if he does create his ultimate rider, is he the final boss? Is he the ultimate Kamen Rider? Is he the perfect Cell? I'm referencing Dragon Ball Z here, but you know what I'm trying to say, guys. My God. Oh my God. Hiromi, you could have just punched him. My God. I would have punched him knowing that if I'm going to transform, knowing that I'm going to be demons for one last time, I would have just punched him in the face. That's just me. And Hiromi, he doesn't know what to do at this point. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, and also, another reason to punch George in the face, he just mocked him. Because, every time he transforms, he always starts with, I will lay down my life for such and such. I will lay down my life for for my friends or for Ikki, whatever it is. It always starts with I will surrender my life. I will give up my life for whatever it is, and he ends up transforming. And George had the nerve to mock him with that. Another reason to punch him and kick his ass. God. Anyway. So he's visited by the commander's ghost and pretty much tells Hiromi the what he said in the past, where whatever you quit or continue the fight, it's up to you. And I want to like really want to give out this quote because it's pretty powerful in my opinion. And so the commander's ghost said, "True heroes understand their own strengths and continue to rise through hardships." And then he continues on by saying, hold on just a moment. Whatever you quit, if ever you quit or continue the fight, that's up to you. That's the battle you need to fight. And then Commander's ghost leaves and Ikki comes in, and this is where Ikki and Hiromi's friendship is more concrete than ever because he is going to lay down his life to protect him. So he's using his own catchphrase and said that, I'm willing to lay down my life for you. Be the hero you're meant to be, that you want to be. And I'll stick by you whatever your choice you make, And that's when, the not really the bromance, but it's just to me felt like nice, like their friendship is more concrete, even more. And then we get the siblings are having this meeting. Sakura tells her brothers that Takumi approached her again, and the brothers said that their main priority is to stop Oteka and get the Gifu stamp. And that's where it cuts to, if I remember correctly, yes, Hiromi is talking to his ex-friend, the traitor, on the phone, saying that let's meet one last time. I will go alone. Just tell me where to go. And then Oteka is there. Ichigusa is there. And of course, Hiromi is there. And so here's the part where I wish she would have explained better about Phoenix and what she thinks Phoenix is. She never fully explained it. Because there's a cutscene where she overheard George talking to somebody, and that's when she turned. And I'm sure that, of course, we don't know what Phoenix really is. We'll discover that later on. But it's just, I don't like when characters said they know something and they never really tells the heroes, okay, so what is this group really is? Like, what is it? They never do. They never do. And Hiromi is offering her like a second chance, like you could still come back, but she's like, no, I can't, it's already too late. And but I like it how Hiromi said that it's better than being a demon's lapdog. Ouch. I'm gonna be a Kamen Rider, then this is what I was meant to be. So yeah, whatever. But Oteka betrays Ichigusa. He uses the Gifu stamp, and she transforms to a upper demon, and she's gone. And that's when Hiromi transforms into demons and tries to attack both of them. But Oteka unleashes his Gifu Footsman, and luckily uh, Icky and Vice appears to help out. And who else? Let's see. But before that, Daiji calls Icky, and then we get to the scene where Sakura and Icky are with Adgeria and Takumi. So they reach some kind of a deal. And so Oteka unleashes the footman. He transforms. And of course, Icky comes in, Sakura comes in, and they attack the footman. And we could skim over. And here's the part that I like, that I enjoy the most during this battle scene, is that Icky uses every single V stamp he has so far. And that's cool, because we all know that the moment the main hero obtains their ultimate form, I like to use their forms as Digimon. You have your rookie, you have your champion, you have your ultimate, and you have your mega. In this case with Kamen Rider, your basic form, I viewed it as a champion. Their official power-up after the whole, collecting all the cars or the V-stamps or their bottles, whatever it is, after all that's done, they have their ultimate level. And then their final form, it's their mega form. And we all know once they achieve their ultimate and mega forms, they never use their other forms ever again. Never. Because the moment they transform to their champion level, they either fight in it for a little bit, they end up transforming into their ultimate form, and that's it. Once they achieve their mega form, they keep using it. They never use the other forms they used previously in the first arc at all. So it is what it is. So it's nice to see Icky use every single V stamp, and then to me, I find it to be very cool. And so Algeria and Takumi appears, and they fight Oteka, and then luckily Icky and Vice go attack Oteka, and luckily the Gifu stamp just flies off, and I don't remember. Yes, Takumi picks it up, and then they leave. So the deal was, okay, can you help us with Oteka, and I'll give you the Gifu V stamp. I'm surprised that Icky was willing to exchange the stamp for their help, knowing that the stamp is the Gifu stamp is one of the most dangerous stamps in Vice so far, since it kills the host and replaces with a demon, and once it's destroyed, the host is gone or been gone. So I mean, yeah, so it's kind of like, are you sure? But okay, that's fine. And so Icky transforms to his volcano form, and this time with Vice, they defeated Oteka and destroys his demon form. So his contract has been destroyed. So he's human again. And then, here's the good part. I forgot. Before he managed to destroy the contract, Oteka tried to get away, but luckily Hirumi comes in, grabs him, and tells Icky, like, do it now. Like, don't worry about me, just do it. And so he does, and knocks out Deka. The contract gets destroyed. Hirumi gets knocked out too, and he just faints, assuming that he's dead. And then Phoenix comes in and arrests Oteka, and then Ikki goes finds Hirumi, and he's still alive. And he's like, I'm still here. This is not heaven. Like, no, silly, said Ikki. You're still alive. And he's like, how exactly? Oh, because during the whole kicking thing, I managed to also knock the driver off of you, so it didn't really claim your life because I knocked it off. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, so he is still alive, thanks to Ikki. And so, but here's the thing too. Remember what happened to the chameleon, Julio, and now Oteka, and also the other two. The 5 of them, their energies are sucked into Gifu. All that's left is one more. One more, and then he's fully revived. But that would mean, okay. Now I get it. Now I think of it. Angelia has to be, at least her demon form needs to be destroyed in order for Gifu to be fully resurrected. I'm guessing that maybe she will go to the base on her own, and then that will force Ikki to come in and destroy her demon contract, and that's when he gets fully revived. That's the way I picture it, because I don't see her causing chaos the same way as Oteka did. All she wants is to get Gifu out of that base, so I think that that's the only way Ikki could destroy that contract, is for Algeria to invade the ship and try to fight her way into where Gifu is hiding. So once that contract is destroyed, there you go. He's gonna get revived. What else? What else am I missing here? So Hirumi and the captain approach their graves, both the commanders and Ichigusa. And then finally Vice gets to eat curry, and the family is shocked on how he eats. And then they have, in the final scene, Hirumi calls the siblings, and he only calls Daiji and Ikki, and tells them that this driver has a demon in it. And that's the end. I love Hirumi. I do. It's just, I think the actor and also the writing, it's really good. I love Hirumi. Again, I don't like the suit. I do not like the design of it at all. I wish it was a different design. That way I could get his figure, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. When it comes out, should I get it or should I not? I need to know. I need to know, because when I collect figure arts, it's either I like the design of the suit and or I enjoy the character so much that I need to have it. So it's either I like the character and the suit, or it's only the suit design, because I have a couple of figure arts that Um, I like the design of the suit, but I hate the character. I hate the character. Like Thouser is a perfect example. I really like its design, but guy was poorly written. They were trying to recreate um that crazy god complex Don Kyo of Don. I don't remember from X8. They were trying to recreate that, but it ended poorly. It was horrible. Um, it was bad, really bad. Um, I really enjoyed the episode very much because it reveals so much about Hiromi's character, that like his catchphrase, he's willing to give up his life for his friends and his family. And he even said so, like, all right, demons, you're allowed to, eat my life, whatever. This is going to be the last ride. He didn't even care. That's somebody you want on your side. If I were to ever want to create an all-star team of writers, I have to say I had to pick Hiromi to be part of my team. I really do. He's winning me over, or he won me over. So yeah. We get to know Oteka's background story and the priest, which I still believe that priest is the director. George, oh my god, I hate you. I hate I because of this. Well, even before this, it's like I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to George, because my god, he's a scientist, but he's willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of science and creating the ultimate writer, as he said. And like, it just confirms what Ichigusa said overall, that Phoenix is not what it seems. There's something fishy about that group that you're in, but she never really explained what the hell it is. Even Hiromi didn't really didn't. I wish he would have asked, like, what is it about Phoenix that you claim that it's not? And then, at least she would have tried to say Phoenix is, and then have Oteka stamp her or something like that, because obviously we're in the 20s now. Between 20 and 30, this is kind of like not really a new arc, but it's leading up to a new arc. So yeah. So Oteka is in Phoenix custody, and then Agelia, I can't pronounce her name, I'm sorry. She now has the Gifu stamp. And it's just that Gifu stamp is very dangerous, so I don't know if giving her the stamp is a right call, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. And then Hiromi confronts George, which I love that scene so much, and then telling the boys, my driver has a demon inside, and it wants me dead because he feasts on people's souls. Yeah, guys. Yeah. But I'm enjoying Revice. It's way better than Saber. And it may go head to head with 01, but I'm starting to enjoy it very much, and hopefully you could stick around with my other review videos on this matter. And yeah, did you like the episode? Did you hate the episode? What is it that you want changed? Whatever it is, just write on the comments down below. Give a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you don't like it, just put a dislike. I don't really care. Also, before I go, my store has a new writer, and my friend, he's an artist, and he made a new writer. We have it in our store, in the Etsy store. If you want to check it out, go to the About page. There's the links to the stores on the website and also the Etsy store. And the two that we have so far is Arc 1, and the newest one we have is Kamen Rider Night from Ryuki. And my friend, my artist friend, is really talented. He really is. I will send the link to his Instagram and you will see what I mean. And if you like, those two writers on our store, please, if you have an Instagram account, please DM the artist and tell him that you guys want more writers, because we need to promote writers in, and more importantly, we need to sell them, because if we don't get any sales in regards to Kamen Rider, then he's not gonna make any more. It's not. We're trying to open up a Kamen Rider suite, as Kamen Rider division in the Etsy store. If it's not making any sales, then he's gonna stop making them, guys. So please, if you love Kamen Rider as much as I do, go visit our store and get the Kamen Rider Arc 1 and Kamen Rider Night. One of them or both. Just get some, please. That way it will show my friend that it's popular and he will make more. Please, guys, I beg of you. Your Danger Prince needs your help. It's most appreciated. Alright, guys. Thank you all for sticking around. I know it was a long video, but when it's a good episode, I explain a lot, and it goes to show how much I love the show and just Kamen Rider in general. So, thank you guys. I will see you all on the other side of Oblivion. Johnny!